Hey there guys, this is BaseSinger313 here, and yes, a Fire Emblem Heroes video. It is finally time, although it is not your usual traditional Fire Emblem video you would see from my channel. I mostly do a lot of like random, I guess summoning pulls, mostly Grand Hero battles, special maps or whatever. And I did have like a video at the time which is basically titled Road to Tier 20. I'm still in the middle of trying to do that, but I just keep getting demoted and demoted further. Well, I can't really show that the arena's closed, but right now, let's just say, you have to believe me on this, I'm right now on Tier 17, and I've reached Tier 19 at one point. But yeah, anyways, this is gonna be a different type of video, I guess. This is more gonna be like a discussion rather than like a serious, I guess like a serious, like, guide or Let's Play format of a Fire Emblem Heroes video, and I guess you guys don't want to see like a boring old screen of my thing. So while I'm doing this, I'm gonna be trying to train up my Est and Lyn to see if they could be viable.
Let us sing.
If I fail at any of these moments, I apologize. But anyway, so yeah, as you can tell from the title of the video,
Stay strong.
it basically
Of course.
dictates
Try my best.
my opinion on fan service games, or like fan service in video games, and what I view them to be personally. And it's gonna be unscripted. I don't have like a sheet or notes with me, so I do apologize if I I guess repeat myself, or if I don't really fully provide my opinion completely. Like there's clearly gonna be some stuttering, and I do apologize for that. But the spark of interest came from me when I was, I guess, browsing through Twitter, and that was my number one mistake already. Is having a Twitter account and browsing through it. But sometimes the shitpost is really funny, and I do enjoy my time when it comes to like talking to online friends and discussing things with my subscribers. But that's beside the point. The discussion of the video, of course, is, like I said, fanservice characters, and my inspiration comes from how review scores for Xenoblade Chronicles 2 are, I guess, getting diminished, demoted, solely because of characters like Pyrrha and that blue skin character. I haven't really gone deep into the game to remember or care. I only play it at a friend's house. I don't actually own the game myself, but thinking about like eventually picking it up. But anyways, yeah, review scores were basically just diminished solely because of the sexualization of female characters, and this kind of like just the Fire Emblem Heroes definitely is the thing that caught my attention immediately when I was thinking of like sexy female characters and all of that, and this is basically here we are now talking about it. And well, first off, I would like to see, like, I am always open for discussion for any opinion, so if you guys agree or disagree with me, definitely comment down below and tell me exactly what you guys believe. Whether or not you think it's a big deal or not, I would love to listen if you are reasonable or fair, because I'll be honest, most of the discussions I've seen have been pretty biased as fuck. But here, let's just jump into what I believe. For me personally, I don't think it's that big of an issue. Characters like Tharja, Camilla, Loki, Rajat, hell, even like Lyn, or like characters with like clearly showcasing their assets, or not even like revealing it that much, but like clearly have like some assets that's worth
Try my best.
I was about to say investigate. I'm not sure if that's the correct word or not, but something like that. Personally, I don't really care about it that much. I think that if the creators design the characters in such a way that they are, I guess, sexually provocative, that's their own decision. Ignore that door slam. That's my mom. She's trying to see if I can eat dinner, but I'm recording in the middle of this, so not much I can do there, unfortunately. Whatever. Anyways,
Here we go.
Going back to what I was saying, It's really like up to the creators of the game to basically dictate how they're designed. And if they do want to attract a certain demographic, then hey, sex sells. It's definitely one of the easiest ways to attract attention, especially for like the male audience or even lesbian audiences, for those who are interested in big boobs or big butts and all of that. For me personally, I don't find them completely 100% attractive. There are some obvious ones, like I said, my waifu is Lynn, and without a doubt, I do admire her assets. But for the most part, I don't really mind if characters have like big breasts or big buttocks. Saying that as if I was like all fancy and crap or whatever, I don't know. But yeah, I don't really care. So this also extends further to I guess the waifu wars, as I like to call it, with characters always denouncing each other's as thoughts due to their sexualization. Guys, it's a video game. I'm just saying, like, I'm trying to be like as fair and certain as possible. So if you could tell that I was trying to be more monotone as much as possible, then well, there you go. But like, I feel like I could improve on some aspects of that. But honestly, it's just a video game, guys. There's not really a whole lot of reason to complain about, oh, why does this character have big tits, or why does this character have big butts, or a large dick, or whatever.
Here we go.
By the way, I'm uncensoring myself because I realize that it doesn't really matter about YouTube's algorithm. I will get flagged for demonetization regardless of whether or not I curse or not, so I don't really fucking care. But anyways, as I was saying, I don't really mind too much. I'd say let the titties free. Let the titties be free. Let the assets be free. Let the dick wave around. And like I said, I didn't really mention guy sexuality or male sexuality, mostly since, let's be fair, even if like we don't want to give like ammunition to like the alt-left or anything, and I hate to be political and all of that though, but
yes.
But yeah, they do exist. They're just not as much as you can tell. But this also extends, like I said, to the male sexuality as well. If there are characters that are sexualizing male characters, I don't mind either way too. I'm not offended by it. I don't think I'm not jealous by it by any means. I mean, if you got the assets, go right ahead, flaunt them if you want. It just depends on whether or not that person is like giving that sexualization the power or the attention. And that's why I don't necessarily like to talk about, I guess, like, or at least not politically. I guess politically at the same time though, but like factually talk about things about like looks and
Try my best.
beauty and all that, because I don't think that really should affect anything whatsoever. It's just, okay, this is how you look. I feel like it's all that matters is the inside, not necessarily what the outside looks like. So I don't know, that's just me personally. I don't really mind too much of the sexual nature of any fan service games or whatever. Because really, there's a reason why it's called fan service to begin with. It's something to service the fans.
Try my best.
I'm not sure exactly why that's a bad thing, and believe me when I say I used to have like a completely different opinion about fan service way back then when I believe like around 2012, where I say like fan service ruins games and all of that. Nowadays I really don't care, and I'm sticking by that for now.
All right.
Although I probably will stick by that for the most part. Yeah, I guess that's all I could really say for what I want to say. I don't know how else to continue along this discussion, because I feel like I've got my points across for the most part.
Okay.
There may like I said, like if I scripted this probably would have been a lot more cohesive. But I'm not much of a scripter. I'm a lot more of an improv guy, so I was like, oh, we'll just do it off the book or whatever. But yeah, you might be wondering why my S has this encounter, by the way. Well, that's a discussion for another video. If I ever showcase all my 5-star units, then I will eventually do that. The reason why I kind of put off is because like everyone's been doing it, so I was like, oh, I don't want to follow the crowd, I feel. But honestly, I feel like that shouldn't be a reason to not do that type of video. I will do it eventually, and I'm gonna be able to talk a lot in that one too. But anyways, yeah, that is what I personally think about fan service. It doesn't bother me too much. Like, yeah, it's like, I will say that fan service doesn't really service me personally, because like, I'm all about the content of the character rather than the assets of what the character looks like. So yeah, that's that. Hope you guys like what I did, or like what I talk about, and maybe there might be a future discussion video of various different topics involving, I guess, really, because like the way I like discuss this topic specifically, because okay, is related to Fire Emblem in some ways, because clearly there are some fan service filled characters. There are people that are complaining about fan service characters like Loki, Tharja, Camellia, and all that. But yeah, that's what I personally feel. Basically, I don't care. It's like about their looks. Like, if the character is interesting, then I could look past the boobs. I could look past the butts. I could look past the bulge. I don't know, but yeah. And it goes both ways too, in case anyone's wondering whether or not they're male or female. Fan service, regardless, should be equal. Or actually, no, I think that's a different topic entirely. Like, but yeah, that's that. I would like to address that. I might do another video today, and by today I mean record another video today, showcasing all my units, because I don't want to combine them both together. I don't know why I'm rambling on, honestly. I got my points across. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll read them. I'll reply to them as much as possible. But yeah, what do you guys think? Comment below, let me know. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the future of more Fire Emblem Heroes videos. Yeah, that's about it.